After the ball is over, after this game is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Penhook and Needles Podcast, episode 179. It is not November 2nd, it's November 1st because it's Sunday. Happy All Saints Day to whoever celebrates, and hope you all had a nice Halloween yesterday. I don't know, I think Halloween's all across the world, because I seem to remember seeing people post Halloween pictures from overseas. I want to welcome all new and returning viewers. I want to thank you for joining us. If you are still in the shadows, please feel free to come out and join us officially, as I say, so you can be eligible for prizes and such.
Hope you had a safe celebration of the Halloween.
Yeah, my husband had to go out last night, and he said that it wasn't so much the kids that were a problem, it was the adults who insisted wearing black and standing in the middle of the street. Not the brightest adults, but okay. Anyway.
I spent all night in the hospital working. An extra hour for the time change. I hope you guys enjoyed your extra hour of sleep if you have time change.
Yeah.
At this time.
We watched Jurassic Park, the last one. That was pretty good. It was a little violent, a lot violent, but it was good. At least I didn't have any nightmares. I thought I might. We want to welcome our new members to, well, wait a minute. I am.
Who are you?
Marlisha, also known as Lady Fernico. We're at the PHN Woman Cave.
Hi, I am Talia. I am also known as Franciscan Gypsy, and I will alternate between being annoyingly and obnoxiously upbeat and happy and being completely dead on my feet.
Yeah, she's been annoying me for the last hour. I just want her to go to bed. Anyway, okay. All right, so now that we've got the introductions out of the way, welcome to the Woman Cave, the PHN Woman Cave.
The Fun Cave.
The Fun Cave. We want to welcome the members who joined officially. We have Jen Likes Yarn. Who is Jen? Welcome,
Yay,
Jen. B. Doyle Robinson. B. Doyle Robbins Town. Robinson Town. Okay.
Robinson Town.
B. Doyle Robinson Town. Barbara. Sorry, Barbara. This is my first cup of tea, and I've been up for like 4 hours. So I'm still tired. So we want to welcome both of you officially to the PHN Woman Table. Yes.
We have those too.
We do. 1, 2, 3.
We can count.
Yes, we can. Even in our deprived
We
state.
matchy.
Yes.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my sweater.
And what's the pattern?
I don't know. Don't ask me that. I don't know. It's by oh, I love her stuff.
Is it Linda Perman?
Linda Perman, yes.
Oh, I got it right.
Yes, it is Linda Perman.
Oh, okay.
It is Linda Perman. She makes a very nice pattern. And she's very accessible and available. I like her a lot.
Both of these are crochet.
Mm-hmm. But yours is not Linda Perman.
No, this is Lisa Gentry.
Lisa Gentry.
And this is from the Crochet Closets. And then the pattern is the Weekender. It is a bit bigger than what is supposed to be done. This was one of my first sweaters. Mm-hmm. I wear it to work only. And
podcasts, apparently.
Well, I just got off of work. But, yeah, it is nice and warm. Will I make it again? Probably not, because it's in pieces.
Yeah. This one...
but it's in... Oh, and the stitch definition is...
It's very nice.
Gorgeous. There's a bunch of back posts and front posts double crochet.
I love back posts.
This is... If you really love the look of this kind of pattern, seriously, do check it out. I sometimes sit here and just drool over the pattern.
Now, mine is, as I said, Linda Perman. I like the... I get stopped at fiber festivals a lot to ask if this is knit. It isn't. It's crocheted. I don't know if Linda Perman has knitted. I think she does. But I think she's predominantly...
Other than the fact that you
well,
like it.
I guess that I've just looked at her, since I just started knitting, I just looked at her for crochet patterns, but she's very good. I don't remember. I don't think this was in pieces. I think it was one piece, and then I added on the sleeve.
Yeah, I don't think you've done pieced sweaters.
Yes, I did. Shannon's was pieced.
Oh, okay.
I prefer not to do pieced. And this is a little big because it was my first adult size sweater. Apparently I need to weave in this end again.
She learned a lot quicker than I did, apparently, because this was... I don't feel like I have sugar in this. Probably because I don't.
What? You learned a lot... What?
I don't have sugar in this.
No, but you said I learned a lot more quickly because you don't have sugar in that? What?
Sorry, I interrupted myself. You learned a lot more quickly than I did because it took... This is number 3 sweater, and I still didn't figure out gauge at this point.
Well, I did have you to help me with some of the questions I had. Because I'm very pattern challenged. I'm sorry, I'm going to be drinking a little bit so I can wake up. I'm starting to wake up a little bit now.
And I'm apparently going to be drinking completely black tea.
Aww. Now, before we go into the toy along and all that, did you have anything before I go into Pinktober? Because I did lock the thread.
Baby hats, baby objects, we are still accepting.
If you feel like doing it.
Yes.
This is a good time of year around Christmas, so if you feel like you have extras, no pressure at any time, but if you have, extras that you have or you feel like making them and you're like, I don't know what to do with them.
Although I know a lot of people are busy at this time of year
Yes.
because they're doing their own Christmas shopping. Christmas knitting.
That's exactly true. So if you have the time, fine. If you don't, we understand.
But we will weep silently.
No. We are accepting them if you decide to send them to us.
Yes. And then it's any baby objects.
Chai tea. Chai tea, chai tea. Waking up with chai tea.
I have Irish breakfast tea, and I seem to have forgotten to sweeten it, which is depressing.
Okay.
And saddening, and makes me cry.
This might be a little bit strange until I get evened out and she gets evened out. So
No, you don't want me to even out,
Fair.
because if I even out, I'm going to go from even to being...
Well, I need to wake up, so I'm going to... Anyway.
It's like a velociraptor.
They spoiler alert, they...
Don't spoil alert.
They cross.
Don't alert. Don't spoiler.
I did alert.
Don't spoiler.
I wish-
Davina calls herself a spoiler.
Yeah, she does. She hasn't quite. Now she understands, but at first she didn't quite understand that a spoiler alert is one thing, and the person who does a spoiler alert is not a spoiler alert.
So she would say, "See, I'm not being a spoiler alert."
I think we said something about it last week that we found a shirt that said spoiler alert. I wish we had bought it for her.
I wish we had too.
Because it would.
It was pink and everything.
Yeah,
I think.
little girly girl. Okay, speaking of pink, Pinktober is
Wow, that was
finished.
a really good segue.
I know, I'm good at that.
Nice.
Pinktober is over. We are finished. We have had lots and lots of entries. We had 3 prizes to pull for. 3, and it took me 30 minutes. I kid you not. Because every time I pulled up the random number generator, it skipped a number. Because what I did was I did the pictures. I pulled, did the image option, and I went through the numbers. And every time I picked a number, it was not in there because it was a chatter. It was chatter. I think it took me this is what I went through. I went through all of these. I don't know if you can see here. I can't see. There's about 15 there, maybe, or 10 there. And then I said I need to go to another piece of paper. And all these before I got to people. So I went. It took me about 30 minutes or so to get. I was about ready to call Davina in and have her do a random and just count down the, down the number of pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I finally got them, and I'm glad I didn't have to choose. I'm glad I just used a random number generator because everything was so amazing.
And she's not complaining about the chatter.
Oh, no.
Absolutely love the chatter.
No. I would not. I will figure out a different way, even if I have to do it the way the Stockinette Zombies do it, where they renumber it and everything. They put some kind of spreadsheet or something where they do it.
That sounds like more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, I might. What I would probably do is I just say, okay, there are this many on this page, and then I'd assign numbers 1 through 25 on this page, and just do it that way. It's
that
easy.
seems like more trouble.
It's
than
not.
worth,
It's
too.
not hard.
Well, then you get to draw if you do that.
Well, I do it my way on mine, and you do your ways on yours. The first winner that we finally pulled up that was a number was Brittany B-Wing, and she was number 239, and this is what she won for. If I can, it's not going to let me open it up in my notes, but
Hold
you
on,
can
Mom.
see.
This is how you do it.
It's not going to allow me. Oh, there we go.
And you flip it.
Okay.
You just have to have the magic touch.
There's one for Brittany. That's 239. So Brittany, you are going to
I can't
have.
see how pink it is. Let me.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Here.
Brittany, you're winning this skein of yarn.
There's the pink. You see it there.
Okay, so I know we have your address. I don't even think you need to send it to us again because we have it. So we can just probably send that with the other thing that you...
Oh, yes, because she has a prize.
Yeah.
Yay! That
Yeah.
works so much better. I'm glad I
Oh, hold on.
procrastinated.
Hold on.
What?
I'm sorry. That's not what Brittany won.
Oops!
Is a bunny. Brittany won the knit pink or crochet pink.
Well, I still have to send it out.
No, that's going to be, that's going to be going to her from
From
Amazon.
Amazon.
So, Brittany, tell us, you are going to have to contact me. Let me know if you want the knit pink book or the crochet pink book.
She lied to you.
Yeah, okay, so, yes, I did. So, B-Wing, you won the book, okay? And it's going to be coming from Amazon, Brittany, okay? So, let me know where you want that sent and which one you want. The second winner is the one who won this skein of yarn.
Skein?
Skein of yarn. Oh, I wonder.
What?
Who sent us this?
I have no idea. Do you think it was sent by that person?
I think Christina might have sent this to us.
So switch it back to where you had it.
Let me check this. This is live and unedited. So let me just check and see who sent this to us. I think it was Mama C.
In which case, she can't win her own
In
thing.
which case,
She's
we're going
trying
to flip it again. I think it's next to you. The wrapper is right there. Yes.
Okay.
Let's start this again.
Reverse,
Brittany.
forget this whole thing you just heard.
Yeah. The only thing you need to know is, Brittany, you won yarn.
Yes.
Okay? Brittany, you won yarn. We
don't want to hear from you.
Really?
Never we have her address.
Brittany, you won yarn. Christina, you won the book. Okay? Okay. Brittany, here's your yarn.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Here's your yarn, Brittany, now that we've totally confused you. Congratulations, Brittany, your yarn. Christina, who is Mama C, you won, not the yarn you sent us. You won either a knit pink or crochet pink, whichever one you want. Let us know which one it is and where to send it. It will come from Amazon. The third one, and yes, this is really the third one, I think. You know what?
Are you having problems?
I am having issues.
Did you seriously? No, that's who won.
That's for
This
Esther
one.
Bell. Valeria. I'm going to give an extra prize. I'm going to give an extra prize. Taya.
Well, let me make sure that you.
No, I know what I did. I know what I did.
You know what you did?
I know what I did. So Christina has the book. Christina has the book. Okay, Valeria.
Oh, I see what you did.
I see what I did. Okay, this is what I'm doing now. Christina and Valeria, both of you, have won the Esther Bell shawl, which was donated. One was donated by. One was donated by Emily,
the designer.
The designer, and the other one I'm going to give out as a prize. So we have Brittany gets the. What do we say? She gets the sock.
Yeah.
Christina gets the book. Valeria gets the shawl pattern by Emily. Emily. And so does Angela from Ange in the East. You each get the Esther Bell shawl pattern, which is from donated by Chain of Fools, who's Emily from Fibertown. This is, I didn't get Christina's picture, but here's Angela's. Okay, it was a whip.
I really need to finish more worsted weight projects. I'm running low on.
Okay, I might have some of that. All right, so let me write this down before I forget who the prizes actually go to. We want to thank everybody who participated.
And everybody who's continued to stick with us in spite of all this
Shenanigans. Christina got the book.
We are sure we are right this time.
Yes. Valeria got Valeria and is in the East. Got Emily's shawl. Okay, Valeria, you need to contact Emily, who is Chain of Fools, so she can gift you that pattern. And Angela, let me know when you see this, and I'll gift you the pattern when you contact me, okay? It's Chain of Fools Esther Bell pattern. All right. Okay, so I'm sorry if we confused you or if I confused you. Get back to me. I confused myself. Okay. What is next? Oh, the toy along. The toy along is running really, really well. It,
People who are completing toys. I am looking at you, Laura. Actually, I'm looking at my blanket. But Laura Concert. I am looking at you. I know you have made 20 turtles.
well, maybe not 20.
Maybe not 20. I know you have made turtles.
Maybe just 18.
And bunnies. Well, I know you have bunnies in your bag. You made turtles, and you've made a platypus, and you've made at least one platypus, and you made you made toys.
Is she the one who had questions about how to put it up in the?
I don't know.
Laura, did you have questions about how to put up pictures? Somebody did. I don't remember who it was. If you're having trouble with that, contact somebody in the group, me, Talia, somebody in the group, and we'll walk you through it.
I want to see project plate pages for these awesome toys you're making. Because I know you are making more of my toys that are beautiful than I am seeing on my stalker designer feed.
And I haven't got to see them yet. Excuse me while I get out of frame.
Yes, because Mom doesn't always get on Instagram.
I was going to say something. I just went straight out of my head, so it couldn't have been too important.
Out of my head,
okay.
Out of my mind.
The toy along, like I said, is going very well. We've got lots and lots of toys and lots of chatter. Yay! Awesome. I wanted to show the prizes this time around for that because it is November 1st.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Oops, is a bunny.
It is.
Oops.
I don't know if anyone else says rabbit for that.
Valeria says we need to take a drink every time we say oops is a bunny.
Oh, okay, that works. We might run out of tea pretty quickly then.
We might wake up a little bit. Okay. We are 1 month, so we're 1/3 of the way through the toy along. It is running from October 1st through December 31st. We have 3 lovely co-hosts. We have Kim, who is Black Horse from Me, My Dog, and Some Yarn. We have Mary, who is Pharmagurumi from the Yarnaceuticals podcast. Every time I say her, I know I get my tongue twisted. And then we have Maureen from Victorian Studios, and she's Victorian Studio Design, or she's Victorian Studio, right? Maureen. Victorian Studio. And they are awesome, and they have lots of neat stuff in their threads, too. Our rules are very simple.
I haven't heard from Victoria Blue.
Victoria Blue, she's been in.
Have I just missed her posts?
Yeah, she's been in a couple times.
I'm sorry, Victoria. I just have missed your posts.
Yes, you need to shout at her with a big ear burn.
Are you right, Victoria?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I will not remember. In my sleep deprived state, I will not recall that I shouted her out.
We have 1 whip per project per week, eligible for prizes, and 1 FO per project. Unless it is a finished Franciscan Gypsy design, then you have 2 pictures of that FO, 2 chances to win a prize. I have gone through and posted a couple doubles because they forgot, and that's okay. But if you do remember and you do a Franciscan Gypsy design finished toy, post it twice. If you remember, that makes it a little easier on me because I've gotten a little behind with other things going on. I think I'm up to date now, but if you notice that I haven't, if you've done a bunny or if you've done a cat or a platypus or something for this toy along and I haven't put the second post in, put the second post in. That's fine. You'll be helping me out.
Your hands will not be smacked.
No.
Your feet might be kissed.
I'll let Valeria do that.
Kissing the feet?
I love Valeria. She makes me laugh. Okay.
You see how generous she is, Lear? I would never make you kiss people's feet.
Did I say make? I said I would allow.
Oh, it's a great
It's a great honor. It is, in fact.
To be the royal
It's not kissing my feet.
Oh, are you the royal?
Well, you're implying that the person who's speaking is speaking through the royal imperative.
The royal we.
Yes, the royal we. Okay. All right. The projects can be knitted or crocheted. They can be used for whatever you want to use them for. Gifts, charity, keeping them for yourselves. We don't care, just as long as we can see them. Okay, that's great. We do allow double...
No dubious purposes for the poor toys.
No
toy,
experimentation.
No toy slavery.
No experimentation or...
They must be sent to school as appropriate.
Fed properly, watered properly, given their TV and all that kind of stuff. Well, no, maybe not TV. You might rot their brains.
Send them to bed on time, that kind of thing.
That kind of thing. And if they're Oops the Bunnies, they need to live in a stew pot full of vegetables. Okay.
They don't... You didn't drink any.
I didn't. Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hot. Okay. All right. I did want to show the... Let's see. The prizes. Oh, we do have suggested toy patterns, as you know, in the thread. You do not have to do any of those. You can if you want. We have our prize donators, 10 hours or less, who is our very own George. He donated again this time around a $25 gift certificate to 10hoursless.com, which is awesome.
Thank you, George.
Thank you very much, George. And he has buttons there. I don't know what else he's had because I haven't been there in a little while because I haven't been anywhere in a little while. But he's been very prolific. I've noticed he's put up some more shawls.
I stalk him mostly on Facebook.
Yeah, I tend to watch the little thing on the sidebar on our group. And George, I miss you putting it in the show-off thread because that's where I usually go for your stuff to see what you're up to because I love your stuff. I just have not been able to do much of anything at the moment. But George has donated that wonderful gift for one lucky winner, and he will do it via gift certificate as he has done in the past, which is a lot easier. We have a pattern from Laura Smoot Designs, and she has lovely patterns, shawls,
yes,
socks. I think she has cowls. Really nice
Mostly
stuff.
when I think of her designs, I think of shawls and socks.
And cowls. I think the one she gave me is a cowl.
Is it? Okay.
I think it is. Or shawlette, maybe? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Anyway, she's very, very good. Very pretty designs. She has done at least one design for Miss Babs for her shop. So she's really good. We have 2 skeins of Undead Yarn, which was donated by Robin. Mima Knits 2. And these are the 2 colorways, one for each of us.
I really like this one.
This is Pennywise.
That'd be a fun mini skein.
Which would be pretty mini skein, yeah. It's very similar to the one that I like that's Violently Happy something or other. And then this one I think is Purple Vein.
Oh, Valera's going to make fun of me because the Pennywise has pink in it.
Uh-huh.
It's not my color, Valera. I just think it'd make fun.
I think she protests too much, don't you, Blair? Okay, so these are both, this one's fingering, Purple Vein.
No, that's not fingering. That's too thick for fingering.
It says fingering.
It's not fingering.
It says fingering.
But it's totally not.
It is fingering. 462 yards of fingering weight.
It doesn't look like fingering. Look at that. Maybe it's really thick.
It almost looks like a sport.
It looks like the DK.
But in any event, you have 462 yards superwash nylon.
Maybe it's a new base.
Maybe. It's no, I don't know. Maybe. And
really
this one is also 462 yards of fingering, the same base. So thank you very much, Robin, for donating this. We have this.
Maybe it's just a non-ply. It's really plump.
Right, and this is the prizes from Christina for the toy along for one of two. One each. Oh, I can't say it. We have 2 winners, 1 each. Okay.
For that one skinny yarn.
For this skinny yarn, we have 1 winner. And this skinny yarn. Give that to me.
What skinny yarn? I don't know what you're talking about.
Christina, see what she's doing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give the yarn. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? Christina will never know how close this did not, because I've said on the podcast twice it has to be a prize. So we almost wanted to keep this one. We would have fought over it, so it's going for a prize.
I think I have yarn similar to that in Sweater.
This is beautiful. This is very soft.
Mine was Verdant Griffin. I don't know what this one is.
This is Hedgehog Fibers. And
I've heard of Hedgehog Fibers.
I've heard of it. I've never used it. This is Nutmeg. I'm not sure. I can't see what the yardage is.
It's beautiful. It's
Tanya,
beautiful.
Where's the yardage on this? I think it's here somewhere. And this one,
230 meters.
So it's probably about 275 yards, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not really good at my metric.
Something like that. It's probably no more than about 300 yards, but this would make a really nice pair of mitts or a cowl or something, maybe a hat. And then this one here is Fabergé Fibers recycled yarn. It's kind of like an art yarn, I think. It's kind of got that feel to it.
Yeah, it looks like
It looks kind of handspun-ish. And I think it would make a really fun hat, maybe, or a toy.
scarf.
Scarf. Yeah. So I'm not sure what the yarn is.
I think it'd be a bit hard for a toy.
Possibly.
Because
Oh, it is handspun. Huh.
For a toy, you don't want to have that extra stuff hanging off.
This is handspun cotton and rayon, 140 to 160 yards. So it's not saying exact yardage, but you can do something a lot of fun with that.
I personally would say like a scarf or cowl kind of thing.
Well, I don't know if that's enough. I guess if you knit it, would be enough for a scarf. Maybe a cowl would.
A cowl's
It might be a little rough around the neck, though.
I don't know. You'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, I think you can find something to do with this.
It's fun.
It would be fun. I don't know if it doesn't feel like it stretches a lot, so it might be okay for a toy. It just wouldn't be a real soft toy. But some of the old toys weren't.
Yeah.
And we also have. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, Naughty Hookin donated. I don't know what she's donating yet, but
She donated a donation.
she donated something, and she will get back to us when she's able to. And then Me, My Dog, and Some Yarn, who is one of our co-hosts, donated this lovely project bag. A little stitch marker.
It could.
It's not going to focus. The little dog stitch marker. It is a dog. Oh, poop doodles. There we go.
And dog is pooping doodles.
It is not, in fact. And this is probably, it's the same size as this one, which I won from Heidi. And yes, Blair, they're both pink. Because we hate pink, right?
Yes.
Actually,
Despise and abhor.
I don't hate pink.
Detest.
I don't hate pink. It's just not something I wear a lot of.
I don't care for it.
And it's not my favorite color, but I like certain shades of it, rose and bright pink and stuff like that. So now that you are thoroughly confused about the Toy Along and Pinktober, we will move on.
Indeed.
Okay, the winners, please do contact us, though. You have a month, okay? So you have until December 1st.
The winners, just know you have to contact us even if you're not quite sure what your prize is.
Yes, we will figure it out and send it to you. Okay.
Better idea is to contact Mom, because Mom will be like, oh yeah! And I'll be sitting here like, you want a prize?
I'm feeling a little more awake now, so that's good. Okay, how many projects do you have? Just go. I don't have any.
What, you've done?
No, I have 3, I think.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 1 that I'm not sure I put it.
Okay, so I'm going to go backwards this time.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
in my awesome Mama C tutor bag,
La. I want to use my bag, but I don't have anything that I can do right now. But I have
is
something.
my... Oh, I'm sorry, this is not the one I want to show right now. Oh, I guess it is the one I'm showing right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is Kay's Fault mitered square blankets. And I'm using Scrap Sport, DK, and worsted weight yarns. And I'm finding out that I really need to finish more worsted weight, DK weight projects. Thankfully, I still have a bunch of yarn that I picked up when I was doing my blankets. I picked up some stuff at the bottom of the hill for the to make another log cabin blanket. So I have a bunch of that I don't know what else I would do with it, so I'm going to use it for this. So,
Oh, I wanted to show. I meant to show something. As soon as you're done, I'll show it.
it is finally the width that it needs to be. This is kind of twirly right now. Last time, I'm trying to remember which one I was on last time. Had I started that one yet?
We did this one while we were talking.
I haven't started this one yet.
No, I mean, that was the one that you were finishing last time we were talking.
No, the podcast.
No. I think that one was...
I know I completed this one.
That one was done, so...
Maybe this one. Okay, so I think I was working on this one on the podcast. I started this one and finished that. Then this one here. And then this one, I ran out of yarn. I had to use a little bit.
It's cute.
But it's now the width that it needs to be. It'll be long enough for my queen size bed.
She measured it on mine.
Yeah. So I have now started building. Oops, I'm upside down.
It's funny.
Yes. So, yay! This is a little bit dark, but it's red on it.
I love that. That's gorgeous.
And I have some blue building up next to it. The
Well,
one
it looks like it has black, but it's almost a navy blue.
no, it's
that's
black.
pretty.
That is from.
Miss Babs, isn't it?
I don't actually think that's Miss Babs.
It's well, that's not Flock Personas, is it? Because I have Flock Personas up there.
No, this one's Miss Babs here.
Oh, okay.
This, I think I made my winter hat out of this.
Okay, but what is it?
It's
not Uncle Jen.
No, I believe that's Cascade. I believe
Oh,
that
okay.
Kenneth had given me that.
No, he didn't give us any bright colors like that.
This one's not bright.
No, he gave us. I don't think that's what Kenneth gave you.
I don't remember where I got this from then.
Kenneth, you'll have to tell us if that's the one
But
you gave her.
this is definitely what I used for my hat, the one that I made for Christmas last year, I think, or for winter last year. And then this blue black one that's coming up is I made a Zuzu's petals out of it, and I gave it away. So, yes, I have my second layer developing. Yay! So it is exciting because I no longer have to cast on for this blanket. I merely have to pick up stitches.
Cool.
I guess I'll deal with one more then.
I only have 3.
I know, but this way it does not become nearly as tight.
That's okay. I'll just watch. I'll take a nap. You can watch me sleep.
No, I'll keep poking you. Are you learning anything?
Have a bunny. Then I can go to sleep now.
No! Everybody was not supposed to help you go to sleep.
Good night, everybody. Oh, my owl. Yeah, now I'm nice and comfortable. I'll see you in the morning.
It is the morning. So in this bag, yes. In my Creepy Llamas Ploverbird bag is my sock miter square blanket, also case fault.
Mm-hmm. What the name's Kay's fault? I don't know why I bother.
I am using
Dan, we're
VPN.
putting you down too because
Just
you're
because
gonna get
we're going to use your name in vain at some point.
Yep. It's just what we do.
It's just what we do.
Oh, I forgot to mention that we did Pinktober with Denise. I'm sorry, Denise. I'm so tired.
Why are you tired?
I don't know.
I'm the one who worked all night.
I think Jurassic Park kept me up more than I thought, but I think I was running in my dreams from spoiler alerts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think I had just finished my first 2 squares last time. So that was random square here. That was I think that was Miss
We already
Babs.
showed that one.
This
And that
was
one.
Nightwing. This one was from my Spidey socks.
Yes, you showed that one too.
I did?
Mm-hmm. You said, I think it's from my Spidey socks, but yeah, I think you were only about here, though.
Okay, well,
I think you were like, just starting into the little square.
I'm bummed about this one.
But it'll be cool because you put the other one right next to it.
I know, but I didn't.
But I didn't. Oh.
Because I can't find the main skein now.
And I know mine are up there, so.
Basically, it went from, like,
It's real pretty.
pink to, like...
Yes, pink. Look, Valir.
To,
pink.
like, black to green.
Valeria.
The thing is,
Pink.
she saw it already. It didn't change colors fast enough.
It's a little, well, I guess it's
Nope.
your
I still
yellow.
had, like, several yards, it seemed, of pink before
Oh,
I could get
really?
into black. It's a huge mini skein.
Well, how much is in there? I thought it was only 10 yards.
Okay, well, it seemed a lot.
I think
of,
it has long color repeats.
it's
is what
very
it is.
long color repeat.
So probably stripes, right? That's right? If long
Yeah.
repeats, it stripes? I don't know.
I think so.
I will figure it out.
So, it was just a pink square.
It's a cute square.
It was a pink square. It didn't
It's a
have any,
Pepto-Bismol
It
square.
didn't have any fun color changes. But this one is from a hat, a Diana's hat that I knit.
Is that Marigold Jen?
No, this is Local Dyer.
Oh, that's Wild Hair.
This is Wild Hair.
Okay.
This is the one that I looked at and I was like, I want this, and you got it for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I want it. Okay.
It's like, Mommy, can I have it? So, yes. And I'm using DPNs. And I have lots of mini skeins to work through for this.
Kay, I watched your first video for that sock blanket thing. I'm not going to do it sock weight. Yours, I'm glad to see, was worsted. If I do it, I'm hoping that maybe I can do that because it's smaller sizes and I don't have as many rows to do that I can do some work on that. I love your videos, Kay. They are awesome.
Yes, they are.
And they make our membership even... I love all your videos and stuff, but they make... They're icing on the cake is what I'm trying to say. They're awesome. Why are we stopping? We keep freezing.
I don't know.
Okay, I hope it doesn't freeze on the video.
There's not much I can do about it.
No, there's not. Okay.
Because I am not a editing guru by Dan. Like Dan.
Yeah,
There,
Dan,
now we talked about Dan.
Yes, we need Dan to come here. You know who else is really good at this is Megan.
Oh, from Stocking It
From
Zombies?
Stocking It Zombies. Oh, Megan. What's her name? Just Run It?
Yes.
There we go. They're awesome. I started watching them again. They're fantastic.
Oh, yes, they are.
They are...
Are you enjoying them a lot more now that you
I
knit?
am, now that I'm knitting. Although I've always enjoyed them, I just felt like I couldn't participate. Because, and they've never been bad about letting me, if I wanted to do something. I didn't do much of it because I felt bad on my own self. But they were never really that concerned if it like a toy along or something that I couldn't do it because I crocheted. I just felt because they were Stockinette and they were knit that I didn't want to do it. But anyway, Amy, the other half of Stockinette Zombies,
Put her down.
was she Jay Nitma?
Yes.
Her mother is our
Ann.
lovely Ann Brody, who is Silver Shed USA.
Who you will see her bags
Yes,
popping up.
yes, you will.
Because that's what we do here in PHN land.
Yes, in PHN land, we love our friends. So, okay, where was I going? I don't know.
Editing.
Editing, yeah, it's her fault. It's Kay's fault. It's all Kay's fault.
I'm going to show one more and then it's your turn.
Okay.
And by show, I mean not show.
Today is not Wednesday, it's not opposite day. What bag is that?
This is my Silver Shed.
Silver Shed USA by Ann Brody.
Kitty's in the News bag. And it looks like I might have had pen open at one point in here.
Her bags are awesome.
Yes. So it is something that you cannot see.
Is that the first bag I got you of hers?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
This was my first Silver Shed bag ever.
Yep.
And I need to restart the body of this toy because I was tired or something when I did it. And I looked at the body when I was trying to count, and I was like, this doesn't make sense. And I have no idea why I'm off of my count. And I'll just start over again.
Oh, on the
Body.
pattern?
Yeah.
I had to go. I didn't want to say what it was.
Yes.
Because
Otherwise
she might smack me.
I might. And I would have to figure out how to edit you.
I would teach her something. No, my hair. It's already... I need to get a haircut.
Shave and a oopsie.
It's a bunny. She just unplugged the computer. Because she didn't take a drink either.
I'm almost out of drink. I need more tea or Talia will be crashing very badly.
I do need more tea, too.
But we'll
do it in a little bit here.
after your one project, maybe.
Well, first I want to say what I forgot. I wanted to show the shawl that that you're getting from Emily. This is Valeria, contact Emily, and in the East, contact me about this pattern. This is what you won. It's a new shawl by Emily, who's Chain of Fools. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. Come on, open up. All right. Okay, this is...
She can't see it. They can't see it. Hang on.
Let me see if I can...
I know what you did.
Let's do it this way.
I know what you did. Hold on. You made it too big.
I didn't make it. I must have hit it by mistake.
Okay, now turn it on
Okay.
its side.
Okay, here's one view of it. But this is not the view that I like the best. The one I like the best is this one that it doesn't have the color changes in it that I wanted to show you, but it shows the
There it
oh,
is.
here it is. This is the one I want to show you. This is done in the Starry Night yarn. Oh, this one she put. Looks like she might have put. No, she didn't.
She's
look at
having me wearing.
Look at the
like
back.
that.
Look at the back of that. Isn't that gorgeous?
And it doesn't actually have sleeves.
It doesn't have sleeves. She's got it wrapped around her arms, but it is an absolutely gorgeous pattern. I fell in love with it. I'm so happy when she gifted it to me and then gifted it to the podcast.
And she gifted it to me,
And
too.
she gifted it to Ty as well.
My
Emily,
mom's been talking about this pattern forever.
well, ever since it came out,
Yeah.
I favored it right when it just came out, and I favored it on my queue and everything, and woke up a couple mornings later and Emily had given it to me and to Talia and to you guys. So that is the one. Emily is gifting one, and I am gifting the other one. So and if you like it and you didn't win it, go look at it. I'm sure she was more than happy to give it to you for a price.
Yes.
I'm not saying that Emily's giving it away for free. Okay.
No, give her moolah, she will give you a pattern.
Emily, we love you. Okay. Emily, who is Chain of Fools. All right, now, what am I doing now?
I have my hair
on
here.
You wanted me to do a pattern.
Yes, I did.
All right, let me see. I actually did one round on my turtle. Just one round. It hurt my hands after that, so I stopped because I'm listening to my hands. But I'm working on a shell. And this is where I'm at. Not much difference, but you haven't seen it in a while, so. And I'm coming to terms with this, okay? I'm doing all I can for this, and I'm fine. But as long as it hurts, you probably will see, progress of things that might be a row or half a row or something like that. And I hope that's okay with you. Otherwise, I won't be able to show you anything. So,
You see, she's a lot nicer than I am. I'm like, this is what's happening. I don't care if it's okay.
Anyway,
I'm like, you're not going to know how much progress I made.
I don't want to bore you, but it's the only way I can show you things. So I'm hoping
it's good.
I'm hoping that I can get a little more done on this. I am feeling a little better, so that's good. It's just being a little bit cranky.
Getting better all the time.
I want to thank everybody who mentioned brands of odorless topical, was it analgesics? Where you rub on it?
Yeah.
Because the odor bothers me and sometimes I thank those people. I can't remember your names. I think Bonnie was one, and I think it was Angie in the East, but I'm not sure. I apologize if I got your names wrong. But that was very helpful. I will have to see if I can find some of that. Sue, I got the Epsom salts, and I finally got the basin. But even putting my hands in hot soapy water, and like you, I like my water hot, and I let it sit there.
And she likes it hot.
It
like scald your skin off your bones.
It felt
hot.
so much better when I pulled my hands out of that.
She didn't have any skin left over. She looked like, that the guys from Raiders of the Lost Ark when she was done.
She's talking. Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Mummy?
No, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Well, when the skin started coming off.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Or you could look like the Mummy, but
yeah.
I was picturing Raiders of the Lost Ark more like.
This is my Timmy the Turtle, and it's in my. This is my Knitting's My Bag, sweater size sea turtle. One of the last bags I got from her, and I love it. I got this when Lauren had her, who no longer podcasts. Her, I can't remember. It was a disease that she was.
Histiocytosis. Yeah.
Yeah, histiocytosis. So, anyway, I'm enjoying. I love this pattern. I have the legs done. I have the tail done, I think, and I'm doing the shell. And once I get done with the shell, I can do the head, and I'll be done with that after I sew it. So.
And she's talking about the podcast Lemonette Crochet, which
Yes.
does not exist anymore. It hasn't existed for several years now.
Yeah, she stopped. I think we were about halfway through our second year when she had to stop.
Mm-hmm.
She was teaching and she was getting really busy, and she just couldn't keep up. And Blip was the thing I think that really she was thinking about it, and then Blip went out, and we lost a lot of podcasters when Blip left, and she was one of them. So even though she was thinking about it already.
Yeah. We are going to put you on pause because Talia is out of tea, and that is a sad phenomenon.
What can I say?
Alrighty,
We'll see you a little
be
bit.
back.
And
We
we're
have
back.
rehearsed.
I have chai tea.
So
More
have
chai.
I, actually.
More chai tea.
I decided to try. I have some chai tea that was sitting there. This is chocolate chai. I think this is dark chocolate, actually. So, and this is a brand that
I love that brand because it's chai tea latte. I should clarify, it's not the tea bag, it's a chai tea latte.
Yeah. So, I'm going to try some. I don't usually drink this tea, but I wanted a bigger mug.
There we go.
My lips are dry.
Are you going to taste it so we can get along with the podcast?
It smells like hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm. It tastes a little bit like hot chocolate. I usually cut my vanilla with that if I want to have that because it's too sweet.
Oh, that's good. I think if I put any less in there, it would have been too weak.
Yeah. Okay, it's your turn, I think, isn't it? 'Cause
I do believe you're correct.
Of course I am. I'm always correct,
So,
even when I'm not correct.
my strategy this week was to do a little bit on everything. Because I was trying to not overtax my hand in any one project.
She wanted to make sure she had more than me.
Well, I always have more than you.
That's not true.
99.999999999999999.
You are, in fact, in error.
Oops.
It's a
It's
bunny. If you have something to drink.
I just want an excuse to take another sip.
Hot. I only have this half full because I didn't want to have another, whatever that is, 14 ounces, whatever it is. I don't want to have that much. So.
This is actually Kate's fault as well because she's the designer.
Yes. Yeah.
There is a theme.
I think a lot of our
this
projects are
isn't
Kate.
this isn't the one that I intended to grab. Oh well, I'm talking about this now. This is Bullfinch, the Sock Knitter Shawl, by Bryony Bear, who is Kay.
I think we should call this Confusion Reigns.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Write it down. Because I will not remember.
Should I strike it out?
I found that we were watching a movie when I was working on this.
Not R-A-I-N-S, although that would work too.
I think that we were watching
G-N-S. G-N-S.
Something with the family.
I don't remember. It doesn't look right. You ever get one of those times when you have a word, you know how to spell it, and no matter how you write it down, it doesn't look right?
I think we were actually watching Gunsmoke. Anyway.
Probably.
I noticed that I had dropped a stitch several rows down, so I went down and fixed it, and it was all magical again.
I want to work on that again. Not yours, but mine.
So, it's gotten a little bit of work, a few rows.
Yay.
This is, like I said, the Sock Knitter Shawl.
And what yarn is this?
This is West Yorkshire Spinners 4-ply in the colorway Bullfinch. That's the main, that's actually all it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
When I get to the edging, it'll be in the colorway, oh that's right, she doesn't have the colorways on. I believe this is Cayenne.
Does anybody
Pepper.
know if West Yorkshire Spinners has come out with their new bird colorways yet? I
Yes,
haven't seen. They have?
I think they have. One of the girls guessed them all correctly, but someone else said it first, so she didn't win the prize. It was Peacock.
Oh, I want that.
And
I
I
already
can-
had Peacock.
That's a new one.
I want Peacock.
And they have a couple of others that I can't remember the names of.
Yes. I want Peacock. Jen knows I want Peacock.
So,
Jennifer Ellison. She knows I want Peacock.
oh, speaking of Peacock, these stitch markers make 8 peacocks.
Cool.
So, yes, I worked on this one a little bit. It was good. I hadn't worked on it in a long time.
Jen, Cupcake
Crochet, knotty hooking.
Knotty Hooking. I can't find your website. I want to do an order, and I can't find it. So if you could PM me if you see this, or email me or something, so I know where to go, because I can't find a place to order.
And it makes her pout.
Yes, it makes me pout because I want something.
You probably should just message her.
But I want her to message me.
The onus is on the buyer.
But I want to see all the pretties, and I don't know what all the pretties are unless I see her website.
You could be like, hey, Jen, in a private message.
Jen,
Can I see?
Jen, I'm going to do my spoiled bunny stomp here. Poor Jen. She's probably rolling her eyes at us. I hope you're feeling well, Jen.
You hope she's feeling well?
Well. Sorry, I'm going to burst somebody's ears if they had earbuds, but...
So, in a different bag, another.
Where we cannot speak because words are foreign to us.
Another Pleasant Valley Sunday.
It is Sunday.
It is.
Here in Status Symbol Land, where that is.
US of A. Okay. This is a silver shed. Is this a medium? Yes.
No,
that's
that's...
a medium. This is
That's a medium. That's a medium.
Bookworm bag. This is from the Cyrano Bookworm kit.
Are they still selling these? Are they still available?
They are still available.
So if you want one.
Go to Ann Silvershed USA's Etsy shop and pick one up. They are still available. You will get a pattern, a skein of undead yarn,
Which is
Zombie Vibe colorway.
Really nice colorway.
And which is the original one was made out of.
And that's Heidi.
Yep. And you will also get this awesome bag.
Which is amazing. The stuff in there is fantastic. You have great pattern, great yarn, great bag.
Least Funny Mommy, I really need to hear back from you about your having won the
pattern,
the kit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you won a kit, I have it waiting for you. I need to hear from you.
Right. Because we don't want to have to redraw again.
Yes.
Redraw again? That's kind of redundant, isn't it?
It is.
Because we haven't redrawn once yet.
What is well, it was a Yogi Berra. Where he
you're talking about the baseball player.
Yeah. What was it?
Yeah, they're called what are they called? Yogiisms.
Yogiisms. And what was the famous one?
Deja vu all over again.
Deja vu all over again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was okay for a Yankee.
So what's in there? Yeah, we're Red Sox. Yes, Red Sox.
I'm actually an Indians fan.
That too, but Red Sox and Patriots.
Okay, so in here, I can't show the progress.
No, you cannot.
Is a toy I can't show the progress of.
It's one of these.
Yes, it is.
Where is he?
He felded. You put him back there. You put him in the corner.
I did not, in fact.
No one puts York in the corner.
No one. This is not York.
No one puts PETA in the corner.
Except maybe catnip.
So, in here is an owl you cannot see. This is Clarence, and it's York the Owl pattern by me. Thwa. I keep forgetting that I have a couple in testing at the same time.
Right.
Which my testers probably have noticed. Apparently running multiple tests at the same time that I go on vacation, twice in a period of less than a month.
That's the problem.
While I'm running while I'm doing a kit is not the most brilliant plan I've ever had in my life.
I don't see the problem.
T.
Another one.
Indeed. So, in one of these bags.
Well, I assume it's in one of those
I think
bags.
it's in this one.
Bat bag. Not the bat bag, the other bat bag. But that's not the the bat bag.
True. This is the Silver Shed bat bag.
Yeah. This is the bat bag of the Dark Knight.
Now this one, I am at the point where I need to start considering doing the surface crochet.
And I want so much to work on mine like this. I just haven't. I'm going to see what I can do this week.
So.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I just haven't had the time to do the surface crochet yet.
Isn't that pretty?
So.
Yeah, show them the right side. There you go.
Yeah, I just need to curl it properly.
Isn't that beautiful?
This is on the forest floor,
and
it is by Simone Carreit, Kereit, K-E-R-E-I-T.
Carrot looks like carrot something, right? Carrot. I guess I don't know where you went with that, but
no, that's all of it.
Okay, and this yarn is beautiful.
It's Dragonfly fibers in the Base Traveler, in the colorways That Old Chestnut, which is this deep blue here, Mushroom Hunting, which is this medium brown with the variegation, and then the green yellow one is called the Whale Line, and I have no idea why it's called the Whale Line.
No, Dragonfly Fibers has a very, very, very good color sense, and their saturation is fantastic.
This brown, I'm in love with.
It looks like it almost has a red undertone to it in certain lights.
It makes me think of the yarn that I used for the main color for Tilly, the first Tilly I designed.
It actually reminds me a little bit of Grandpa's Sweater, too.
Grandpa's Sweater...
It's a little lighter, I think.
No, Grandpa's Sweater is a little darker with not the red... It doesn't have the red undertone.
No, it's very, very dark brown. What's that called? Chestnut? No, what's it called?
Oh, that was Maple Praline.
Maple Praline,
and I'm using that to make Clarence.
Right.
So there it be. Actually, I probably should steal some of that yarn for my blanket, too.
Mm-hmm. Clarence's or the... Maple Praline.
Maple Praline in general. I have 20 million skeins of that stuff.
Yeah, you should make those into mini skeins.
I should.
Oh, I started up the mini skein thread, and there is one person up there who has mini skeins. If you want to look, I have not put anything up yet because I don't have any mini skeins yet. But I think it was Laura Concert who put up mini skeins. They are beautiful. They're shades of blue. I don't know if Ty is going to look at them, but if you want them, so you better snag them first. Mm-hmm. So I put up some examples for people. So
and I made sure to put the examples in quotes so people don't think
I'm
so yarn.
So because I'm not ready yet because I'm not doing any blankets yet, but Laura's yarn is colors.
And I'm also not allowing Mom to trade yet because I want to go through her stuff before she does that.
The colors are beautiful. They're just right up my alley. But in anybody's blanket, if you're doing a blanket like Talia is with a patchwork of just any colors, it doesn't really matter what color it is.
Yes.
So, and she's got some lovely shades there, and they're pretty good size. I think they're fingering weight, 100% superwash merino. I think she said.
Yeah, I'm not quite desperate for fingering weight quite yet.
But she said that there's 55 yards or something like that in it. That's a large mini skein.
Yes, it is. So if you guys are looking for fingering weight, I know I'm not desperate for fingering weight right now. I'm actually really desperate, and I need to put down for worsted DK.
But I know a lot of you are. Kay, if you're interested, we're going to be having that swaps skein going.
And it'll be constantly going. I know at one point I will be needing fingering weight, and I'm doing a fingering weight one, but I have so much in the way of fingering weight right now that I'm not desperate for it. I'm not ready to trade yet.
Right. Okay, you have one more?
No, I'm going to let you go now.
Well, how many do you have left?
Let's see. I'll do this one first.
Okay.
And then let me just finish. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Let me put this back in.
Excuse me.
No.
I say excuse me.
I said no.
I say father. Yes, father. That's a very vague, oblique reference to a Christmas movie called, what was it?
Twas the Night Before
Christmas. It's got the little mice, and one of the oldest son of one of the mice writes a letter to Santa Claus saying that he doesn't exist. So Santa Claus takes offense and decides to bypass that town. Excuse me.
Completely.
And the way they know that this mouse did it is because he uses big words. And when the father asks him, he says, "Yes, father. I wrote the letter. Yes, father."
But we just called the movie Twas.
Twas.
In our house.
Yeah, we call it Twas. So.
We always have.
Mm-hmm. We never call movies by the right names.
No.
The It Happened One Night is the Walls of Jericho. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know It Happened One Night and you're an old movie buff, you really need to watch it.
Clark Gable, Claudette Colbert.
There's a little bit of a cameo by Ward Bond.
Yep, a little bit Alan Hale.
I
think it was senior, not junior.
I think it was senior, yeah. He even sings, because young people in love are never hungry. You have to watch that. It's great.
Okay, one more project.
Yes. Because apparently we're all over the map today.
All over. Is it in this one? Feels like it. Nope, it's not in this one. It's in this one. In the other bat bag.
That's
This
the
is bat bag. Ploverbird.
Yes, Ploverbird.
Ah. So this got a little bit of work on it.
Oh, that's your Starry Night one.
Yes.
That's pretty.
This is my Starry Night. I'm using Starry Night pattern.
And this is the colorway I showed you in Emily's shawl, the one I really liked the way it looked. That was the one that sold me on it, and that's the one she made it in it. This is the colorway.
This is Starry Night pattern by Agnes Kutas.
What?
It's in. I'm mispronouncing it. It looks like it's Russian or something.
Kutas.
Karetsis.
Okay, yeah.
And this is Dragonfly Fibers in the base Damsel in the colorway Starry Night. It's for a coworker who likes Starry Night.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully she doesn't watch the podcast.
I don't think she does. It wasn't the one I told you about who watches.
No. That is pretty. And the pattern's actually showing up.
Oh, I love this so much.
It's showing up a lot better than I thought it would with that colorway.
And I intend to knit this shawl for myself in a different yarn, which means I should actually probably work on this.
I like that in that yarn.
Oh, it's very pretty.
I'm not a big yellow person, but I like that.
I've been enjoying knitting on this. I need to really knit on this more than I have been. Just that brain power has been an issue.
Right. Okay, let's see here. All right. Me next?
You next.
In my owls, my Ploverbird Owls bag, medium size, that Davina got me last year. I think it was last year. Is my Lothlorien shawl. This is the Way at 3 shawl by Susan Anderson, right? Susan Anderson?
Yes.
And
Susan B. Anderson.
Susan B. Anderson. And I started this for the Bakery Bears Favorite Color Long. I'm using Chai Gu Reds US 8s. These are 5 millimeters, fixed circulars. And the What a Skein Yowza is Pangea colorway. And I only did one row on this. But I did something. So it's coming along. And I really like it. And here's Kenneth's stitch markers that he sent me with my bag that I won from him, which I love, by the way, Kenneth. There. This is a fun, I really, if I can just sit down, it's not hard to do. It's just being able to do a lot at one time. So I do enjoy this. It's very soft. I'm looking forward to finishing it, hopefully before winter time. Hee hee. So, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about it, except I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to finish it and make another one, which I do have on in another bag.
I need to take a look at your other one.
Yeah. So I can move on from that. I think we said that we had to just do 2 knitted.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you were actually reading it right, because I also might be able to fix it.
Maybe, yeah.
So, next one for me is in
What are you looking for?
this one.
Oh.
I have 2 projects in here. In my PHM bag, which has also been doubling as my purse.
How many more do you have, Ty?
2, 3, 4.
Okay, because I also have that up there.
Oh, okay. So I'll do this, and then you can do one, and then I can do one, and then you can do one.
Well, I have 2 plus this one. I don't know where it goes. This one. Look at it.
Oh, that goes in FO.
Okay, so that'll be the last one.
Okay, so
FO, okay.
all
Alright, so I've got 2
yeah,
more.
this, one of yours, another one of yours, then my last one.
Okay.
Because there's 2 in here.
There's 2 in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Autumnal Fire.
And the bag is?
I already said PHN Silver Shed bag.
This is our 500 member, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm using it as my purse.
We get a lot of comments on that. Mr. Taylor, the younger Mr. Taylor back of us, was commenting on that after you left.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Could you tell?
I had to explain what it was.
Can you tell what the pictures were?
I think he did, and I told him why we had it. He's like, a podcast? What kind of podcast? So I told him about it, and he's like, oh, okay. He's like, he's really nice.
But
Him and his wife and parents.
this is Yowza Wade Shawl 2. I'm in the middle of a row because I was working on this during something. By Susan B. Anderson, and I'm using Miss Babs Yowza What a Skein in the colorway Wanna Go Crazy.
That's so pretty.
And there it is so far.
Very
It's
autumnal.
growing.
Very
Yes.
autumnal.
Perfect for this time of year. I have, continued knitting on it.
Yay.
Yay. Next one is All That Glitters, which is the Hitchhiker pattern by Martina Bain. I am using Expressive Fiber Arts Sparkle Sock Fingering in the colorway Joy to the World. And I'm getting close to where I have to start thinking about adding the other yarn. I have a knot in here that I need to worry about
Where's that?
untangling.
Oh.
Although it might have untangled itself.
Sometimes it does that.
Which is random because I was sitting there in the car trying to untangle it and it was not doing it. No, it hasn't untangled
Okay.
itself. So, I thought I got lucky.
What did you do?
I have no idea. I wonder if it got caught in my wallet.
It might have. You should probably have your wallet in there.
Well, most of my projects handle it okay.
Well, this yarn is more to catch on it.
Yeah. I need to figure out a different way to do this. It catches on this thing.
Yeah. You might want to rubber band it shut or something.
Yeah. Or turn it upside down in there or something. Which is what I normally do. There we go. So,
This is a royal mess.
it is a royal mess. I tried working on it before I came home and I just gave up. I got a little bit of work done on this, maybe a row or 2 or 3. It's a hitchhiker. It slowly but surely makes progress.
I think there's a group that actually takes these skeins of yarn and undoes them. I mean, they keep them, obviously. You have to get, if you want to get rid of them because you can't stand them anymore.
Yeah. I still have enough in there to really want to get some yarn out of it before I consider attaching the other one.
Right.
But I want to make sure I have enough for a mini skein. Because it'll be a nice mini skein.
This not be enough for the mini skein. What you did here. Usually I can find
An end?
something that's...
I'll leave this out so she has something to play with. But yes, it is very happy and pretty. And eventually I will finish it. I'm in no rush. It's a very easy memorized pattern, I think.
I'm not quite sure what you did with this. This is just very...
I'm a very talented individual.
Okay, yeah.
The problem is this particular skein, I think I worked from the center. So this skein fell apart. This cake fell apart very easily.
Yeah,
And it kept getting tangled on itself. I think it's a kind of yarn.
could be. It's got all this... the whole reason I don't want to use it is all these...
The Stellina.
Stellina, yeah. Sparkly bits. It's not like some of
It
the
makes
others.
it pretty, but...
But it's not like some of the others that...
It's flex.
yeah, I mean, this is actually like a strand or something.
It is. It's plied with
It's like
it.
it's plied, so...
Okay, so... in my... oh, it's next is you.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. My next project is the one that seems to be the one I can handle working the most. In my Me and My Dog and Some Yarn drawstring bag that I won from Undead Yarn. She's our lovely co-host for Toy Along, Kim Black Horse.
Did you mention all the co-hosts for Twilight?
I did. Yeah. This is my grandmother's favorite pattern. It's a dishcloth by Traditional
It's
Design.
actually called Grandma's Favorite Dishcloth.
It's actually called Grandma's Favorite because I put it.
Oh,
right,
really? It's not Grandma's Favorite
No, it's just
Dishcloth?
Grandma's Favorite.
Huh.
I'm using US 8s instead of 6s or 7s with worsted weight yarn. It's cotton. I love this cotton. So that's what I had on hand. And this is the Stonewash colorway, hence the name of the dishcloth. And I did, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 rows of this. You can see it now starting to take shape. I have 2, 4, 6, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. I have to get another 14 rows before or 14 stitches before I can start decreasing. But I'm like, I like this pattern. It's addicting. I resisted doing this. I didn't want to do it. I thought I'm not going to be able to do it. I don't knit that well. I am glad that I started it. I think it'll be fun, and I think it's something I would conceivably do for a baby blanket, one-piece baby blanket, or maybe even a lapgan or something, or an afghan. It's a very nice, restful, relaxing kind of pattern. And I need to get a tip protector for this before I skewer myself. And these are Chai Goose red lace, which I really like. Okay. Starting to get a little warm now. Okay, go ahead.
So, in my TARDIS Ploverbur bag is Obsidian, which is a calligraphy cardigan by Hannah Feddick. I'm using Miss Babs Yazwood skein in the colorway Obsidian. And I started this for the sweater almost a year ago.
So pretty. It's a bunny. It's a bunny. Yes, I don't think I have any more tea because I didn't want to have a full cup, so I think I'm finished.
Okay. So, I'm not in the middle of a row. Yes.
Yay! How did that happen?
I'm just keep on knitting. You can't tell a little bit of variation, but there's a little bit of variation to the black. It's very lovely. I look forward to having a black sweater. And I need to get rid of all my non-hand knit sweaters.
Well, maybe the ones that you already have colors of handmade ones, you can start with those.
Eventually, I won't need any.
Yeah.
Because I have all these hand knit ones. This one's a nice, solid fabric.
Right.
It's light, but it's not bulletproof, but it's
Bulletproof might be a little
it's
uncomfortable.
firm. It's
dense.
It's dense. Thank you. It's a dense, light fabric, which sounds weird, but it doesn't have a lot of air holes.
Yeah, it's not open. Yeah.
Which is nice. I think it'll be something that'll keep me warm without feeling too heavy.
Right.
So.
Oh, you did
A doozy?
I don't know what you did here.
I have no idea either.
Oh,
That one always has a tendency to tangle, that particular skein. I've always had issues with it.
I thought I had talent with this kind of stuff.
I have my own brand. Did you want to do your other one?
This is not fiber related.
But it still counts.
My color, because I've been coloring.
She's been coloring. I don't
So,
like to color.
I did my first page here.
Did you intend for these things to stay white, or are you still working on that?
I think I must be still working. I think it's silver actually. It's a silver gray. If you look at it closely, it's silver gray. It didn't show up very much. And then I did,
And she colors within the lines.
Yeah.
She's all grown up.
So my butterflies, I've just started my butterflies.
It is cool though. I'm just making fun of her. I don't like coloring, so.
I have to be in the right mood, but I was doing that when my hand was bothering me, and that was fun. I can do it for a little while, and then I have to stop that as well. But that's what I did when I couldn't do any kind of fiber stuff, so it gave me something to do.
And you might notice that some of our messaging might sort of peter down a little bit. We're trying to keep up. I know that the last time I was off, it actually was bothering me more to type than it was to craft.
And if you notice, for me, I've taken Sue's advice, and I'm doing batches. Like, I'll put multiple, like, I've noticed all these things, and I like all of them. I might mention your names, or I might not. I'll just kind of do a general. I am looking at everything, and if my name is mentioned, I try to answer. Otherwise, until my hand stops being cranky, I'm going to do what Sue said and kind of answer in batches. There is somebody wrote to me that I haven't been able to get back to regarding a friend of mine, the friend in California. I have an address for her now, so and I just haven't been able to get back to you. I think it's a wonderful idea that you suggested, but I will not be able to talk about it here. I'll talk to you about it as soon as I can PM you. I did receive the message, and I do appreciate it. I just haven't been able to get back to you.
Okay. The final one, which I'm kind of excited about. Allison. In my bunny. Cloverbird. Whoopsie. That's funny. Cloverbird bag. It's really choppy. Hopefully it's not going to be that choppy.
Yeah, let us know if it's really choppy. There's not a whole lot we can do about it, but we want to know if it is anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Is the Fisherman's Cardigan. This is a Sarah pattern by Jennifer Hagen. I'm using Morocco Comfort Chunky in the Barley colorway. So, the main body has been done for many moons. This got finished in Boston.
Boston?
Boston.
That's not a Boston accent.
That's what, New York?
New York. Sounds like New York.
That's James's influence.
James.
Elisa's husband.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't talk that way, really. I guess he does.
He does.
But,
He
yeah.
does. If you talk to him for any period of time.
Yeah.
I swear, some of the more New York-y kind of things that I say I picked up from him.
Yeah. Bad influence.
I pick up a little bit from everybody.
So do I.
But I still say coffee more.
I do too. I say coffee.
Like
yeah.
New Yorker.
Yeah.
Anyway. And I've only been to New York once.
Well, my excuse is that I went to school in Connecticut, closer to
New
New
Haven.
York. New Haven. Yeah, so. Yeah.
Anyway. Main part of sweater, all done. Then I finished the collar.
Yay.
So, what is left is to attach collar to sweater. I cord all the way around all the edges.
Ugh.
And, yeah, I didn't realize that part until after I finished the knitting. And add the zipper. and then it'd be done. So I'm trying to see the I-cording around all the edges when I have brain power. Because when I finished this part of the sweater, I was like, yes, all the pieces are done. And I started reading farther, and I'm like, I can't think of the I-cording right now. I think I need a nap. So, the knitting itself, except for the I-cording, is done. I feel like there should be, like, a party or something.
Fireworks and dancing, celebration.
Of course, if Mom gets us untangled, we might need a party or something. So, that be all for the knitting and such.
FOs.
FOs. I have none. How about yourself?
Yeah, well, I do after a manner of speaking. Let me just see here. I want to get this through here. Just.
I know, I have no idea exactly what happened.
Okay. In my Ploverbird large teapot bag, this is my ocean drift sweater.
Teapot?
Teapot, yes.
So it's like it's
robot
that's a tea?
robotic teapot. It's an R2D2 teapot.
I like that R2D2
I do too.
teapot.
This is my large Ploverbird bag, my sweater bag, one of the last ones I got from her.
My
And
tea's all gone.
this is my ocean drift sweater. It looks like this.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Yeah. And I left it on there actually because I didn't want people to think I didn't like the pattern, because I do like the pattern. It's just, I didn't want to do it.
Well, just delete the thing.
I didn't. I put down why I deleted it.
Okay, good.
I mean why I don't want people to look at it and say, oh, have it be a mark against the person, because it's not.
Mm.
What happened was my hands happened, and then the gauge would be different, and I might make it some other time. I just don't want to do it right now. So I have.
Was this that one in one piece?
This was in one piece, I believe. I was starting from the collar down, and had buttonholes and things. It wasn't hard. I did it fine.
This is one where you had issues with that one buttonhole, though.
Yeah, I had to take it out. That's okay. I did it. And I had the 2 buttonholes. This is the swatch I made for the crocheted sweater, and this is the swatch I made for the one I was going to knit.
Can I have one for
Not of
these?
these. You can have some yarn, but you can't have the swatches.
Okay.
I want to know what they look like knitted and crocheted.
Okay, well, if I can have something of something from Minnie's game.
So that's
Peas
that.
and cases?
I have decided to frog it. Now, like I said, I do like the pattern. It's the Masonry Jacket pattern by Kira Delaney, and I do like the pattern, but at this point in time, I wasn't going to finish it, and I didn't want it holding on to my yarn, or my bag for that matter. So,
Because she didn't have enough bags to choose from.
no. So that's my FO.
I has no FOs. Designer news. Tomorrow, before I go to bed, Bastet will be released.
Tomorrow before you go to bed?
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yep. When is the Owl going to be released?
Owl is released.
15th?
I think that's the day. I had to double check the thing, but I'm pretty sure it's the day. It's the
And you may hear
Princess and
noises.
Gypsy Designs website has more detailed about when each thing is released.
People are starting to move around, so you may hear people.
Yes. But yes. The Bastet's coming out soon. There'll be one sticky going away.
Yes, and so is Pinktober's another sticky. It's going away.
Pinktober's another sticky going away. Did you sticky the
Okay.
It
It has to be sticky.
has to be. It does.
So you must open the group if you want to read stuff.
Yes. So yes,
Maybe
a
sneaky.
couple stickies will be going away
Yes.
after many long eons. So
We'll have a manageable number
yes,
of stickies
for now.
for now.
Autobiography. I worked a bit on the shared story.
Yay.
In fits and starts because typing has been a problem. I also picked up these mitts to try to help with the discomfort I was getting in the center of my hand. And it seems to have helped. It's got a little more support than the usual ones I use.
We're having a collection of mitts in our house.
I have been watching the Great Courses lectures on King Arthur and enjoying it. And I am thoroughly enjoying Mary Queen of Scots and the Murdered Lord Darnley. Lord Darnley is still alive, but not for long. He is a very despicable man, and he was a very despicable man, even at 1920, however old he was. And honestly, I'm quite shocked that someone did not bump him off sooner. Because,
bloodthirsty little heathen.
oh my gosh, if any person was like begging someone to murder him, this man was. He was disloyal. He was cruel, treacherous.
Disloyal. Did you say disloyal?
Yeah, well, he was doubly disloyal.
Yes.
Because first he would betray his wife, the queen, and then he would betray the people he betrayed her with.
Yeah.
So he was doubly disloyal. And
He served his own ends.
oh yes, and he was stupid too. On top of it.
Not a good...
Oh, and he was also unfaithful in marriage, and he was just a cad. Darnley does not come off well in this.
Well, he's not supposed to if he's a jerk.
I mean, you read, though, like, from the versions from his friend and his father who write about this period, they're trying to villainize Mary. And, they try to act like, oh, yes, and poor Darnley, you're sitting here like, Darnley, your little boy was a jerk.
Sounds like maybe he was spoiled.
He wasn't. He was an only child.
Yeah.
And he was much beloved. But, except by the Scottish people. The Scottish people couldn't stand him. Darnley and Mary. I mean, Mary wasn't perfect, but...
No, of course not. Nobody is.
And she definitely had some flaws, but she did not deserve to be stuck with him. Although she made her own bed.
Right.
Where that was concerned. Anyway, very much enjoying that book. That's actually why, even though I love this here, my Richard III magazine, I have been so engrossed in this Mary Queen of Scots book. Every time I think of reading something, that's what I want to read. Although I think next, if Dan doesn't start off reading the Alison Weir, Catherine Swineford right away, I might start Plantagenets, if you're living by Dan Jones.
Not that Dan Jones.
Not that Dan Jones. But I've been wanting to read that too.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is all for me for autobiography.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Autobiography. I'm still reading Innocent Traitor, which is my novel of choice right now, even though I've got a fantasy that I'm reading as well, which is Mind Over Mind by Karina Fabian. But Innocent Traitor is my choice. When I only can read one of them, I'll read that one. And right now, the king seems to be, well, the queen had her first scare of possibly being a heretic.
Oh,
And,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she has evaded that, but it kind of shook Jane Grey up. And so that's why.
Oh, yeah, she loved Catherine Parr.
So that's where I'm at right now on that. I guess I'm about 30% through the book or something. Henry's not in very good shape at this point, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I was assuming that that Henry was the one who dealt with Jane.
Oh no,
I think it's going to be Elizabeth.
No, it's Mary.
Oh, it's Mary. Okay.
Oh.
So I haven't gotten to that point. That's why I don't know. So
oh yeah, spoiler alert.
yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll get to that. It doesn't stop anything. I'm finding it very interesting. I think it's very historically accurate.
Well, it better
due
be. It's
to the writer.
Yeah.
And it's a very good book. If you like historical fiction, it made me want to read it. I generally tend to be careful about historical fiction because they tend to be thinly veiled romances a lot of times, and I don't like those. So, because they don't do romance, they do something else. So it's very good. I like Innocent Traitor. And Mind Over Mind is very good. It's got an interesting concept. I'm not sure how I feel about the relationship that they're doing in the book. The woman is quite a bit older than the man.
She's a cougar.
Yeah, and so I'm just not sure how I feel about that. But the concept is really cool, and I can't begin to explain it. If you're interested in the concept, you might want to look it up. It's called Mind Over Mind by Karina Fabian. I didn't do any writing. I just haven't had the brain power for it. I thought about it, but I haven't. So, let's see. And I guess that's about it for that.
Actually, I'm really pleasantly surprised at how little time we've taken. I honestly thought we were over 2 hours, and we're not.
Where are we?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. I have stash enhancements. Do you have any royalties?
I showed what I had, which is mint.
Okay, my royalties are, I got 2 skeins of Knit Pick Swish Bear in worsted weight.
Crinkly, crinkly.
So this is it.
Oh, I do have something to show.
And this is really soft. It's superwash wool, and it's very, very soft. I like it. I got 2 of these. They are, I think it's 210 or 218 or something like that yards. 220 yards each. So I got 2 of these.
What I forgot to show you. I'm not gonna show you all the ones that I inherited from Mom. Crinkly, crinkly. But Mom gave me her No Makers mini skein. This is the Christmas set.
I bought that several years ago. So I guess 3 years ago when I first started.
I cannot wait to dig into these.
Amanda does really good coloring.
So I'm really excited about these.
And that's No Makers, and she has really great mini skeins. She has good yarn. I don't particularly use it for the bigger stuff usually.
I don't use a lot of
variegated.
very variegated in my other projects, but for my mini skeins, that's actually what I want.
Right. And
So
my turtle Toby
Mhm.
has this one right here. I don't know if you can see it. Ty. Move to your right here. You can see a shell. That's Nomi Nights.
Hang on, I have it here.
Nomi Alice. Nomi Borealis, I think it's called.
This one.
And it's really pretty.
It is. But this, I have not gone to a shop for a while just because I don't prefer extremely variegated. Now, I've been looking at her shop again because for the mini skeins, I want extremely variegated because it's fun.
And she does a good job. She has a good color sense.
Yes, she does.
She has some really fun. If you don't know No Maker, she does things like bacon and eggs, and she does a whole bunch of fantasy and superhero kind. She's a geek.
I wish I gotten the Avengers one. I didn't see it there anymore.
Yeah, that was a good one. She'll come out with it again though. She sometimes revisits the popular ones, and that one's pretty popular.
Now, what I sometimes do is I'll be sitting there with Davina and I'm knitting along and I come up with a color change. And I'll let Davina choose the next color change. I'll give her a choice because I don't want her to give her the whole bag. She'll never make a decision.
No, she'll be like, this one, this one, this one.
So I'll give her a choice of like 5. More like 4. Yeah. And then I'll say, which one do you want? And she picked the next color, this one here. So she likes being a part of the process.
She does. She's very supportive and very encouraging.
She keeps informing me that she's my biggest fan.
Yes.
Which is cute. She's like my publicity department because I'm sitting there waiting for Mom somewhere
for half an hour.
For half an hour, which was not really half an hour. But and Davina's telling everybody that she says hi to that I'm a nurse, that I won an award, or something like that. And basically everybody got to hear about it. It was really cute.
She's proud of it.
But yeah. Is that about it?
I think so. I'm sorry, I'm a little... the Stelina in this makes it really difficult.
I am actually super impressed. Oh my gosh. She almost has this all untangled. She might have it untangled by the time we say bye-bye.
Maybe. I don't think so, but it's...
This
knot here is going to be the issue, right?
Yeah.
Here. No, I don't have anything else. I think that's about it. We will be podcasting. Our podcast schedule, we will continue every week, but it might be a little less consistent in terms of what day. It might be a Sunday. It might be a Monday.
Usually we're going to try to switch between Sunday or Monday.
Right, because Taya's schedule is a little more flexible than it was before because of personnel needs.
Yeah.
But it should be either we'll either podcast on a Sunday or Monday most days. And if we have anything else, it's a little more like a Wednesday or something, we will let you know as soon as we know.
Yes.
But it looks like that will be... Oh!
She did it on the podcast.
Yay! So we just want to give you a heads up that it might be a little bit different dates, but we will be podcasting unless we say something.
Mom has a finished object.
I finished an object on the podcast. That is not a frog.
She untangled a knot. I consider that a finished object. Thank you very much.
I am talented. Okay, so with that very strange ending to the podcast, we want to wish you a very happy and blessed week full of knitting, crocheting, and every good thing. And we hope to see you back here again at the PHN Woman Cave. God bless, and well, this
have
is
a good
episode
one.
179, and that's a wrap. Bye.